bad-tempered scuffle in Soweto. Police resorting to stun grenades eventually to disperse the crowds. Barack Obama was fazed, though he didn't show it. Instead, he spoke to a carefully selected audience of young African leaders. Just the sort of town hall meeting in which the US president shines. America has had a few inward-looking years, and when it has looked out, it's looked elsewhere. As it once again sets its sights on opportunities here, its tone at least appears to have changed.
Our commitment to Africa is based on our belief in Africa's promise and Africa's future, and we want to be part of that future. Second of all, I think everybody should be involved in Africa. I want China, and I want India, and I want Brazil.
Though there may have been a few lines designed to read between.
I want to make sure that as countries come to Africa, that it's benefiting Africans. So if somebody's building a road here in Africa, make sure they're hiring some Africans.
Even on governance, the president was cautious.
The African Union, I think, is trying to create sort of a peer review system so that it's not just the United States coming in and lecturing some African country that's not observing democracy. It's fellow Africans who are saying, what are you doing?
My question is...
And promised a return.
I've got 3.5 years, so if in 3 years and 7 months I'm not in Kenya, then you can fault me for not following through on my promise.
More than ever, perhaps, the continent may be able to.
So there may have been some veiled criticisms of other countries' involvement in Africa, but on the whole, Mr. Obama's tone was actually quite soft. No lecturing rhetoric about democratization, and not one use of that phrase, value extracted, that we've heard in the past. He sounded, in fact, like a leader who's only too aware that America in Africa now is just one of many. Henderson, CCTV, Soweto, Johannesburg.